Welcome back to Moto Reviews. Today we are diving into one of the most exciting motorcycle comeback rumors and concepts in the performance cruiser world, the new 2026 Yamaha VMAX V4 REBORN. The legendary muscle bike that once dominated streets with brutal acceleration and unforgettable styling could finally be making a return. Fans around the world have been waiting years to see whether Yamaha would revive the iconic VMAX name, and now the motorcycle community is buzzing with speculation about what a modern VMAX could look like in 2026. The original Yamaha VMAX was never just a motorcycle. It was a statement. It represented raw power, aggressive styling, and an experience that very few bikes could deliver. When Yamaha released the second-generation VMAX in 2009, it pushed the limits even further. The massive 1,679 cubic centimeters V4 engine produced incredible horsepower and torque figures that shocked the motorcycle world. It became one of the most powerful production muscle bikes ever built. However, stricter emissions regulations and changing market trends eventually led to the discontinuation of the VMAX. But despite production ending, fans never stopped asking Yamaha to bring it back. Now in 2026, the timing might finally be perfect for a reborn VMAX. Aggressive new design philosophy. The 2026 Yamaha VMAX V4 REBORN is expected to retain the intimidating DNA of the original while introducing a futuristic and sharper design language. Yamaha would likely combine modern hyper-naked styling with the muscular proportions that made the VMAX iconic. At the front, the new VMAX could feature ultra-aggressive LED headlights with sharp DRLs that create an angry and futuristic appearance. The front fascia may look inspired by Yamaha's latest MT series motorcycles while still maintaining the wide and muscular character of the VMAX. The fuel tank area would probably remain one of the bike's most defining features. Large air intakes, sculpted panels, and aggressive aerodynamic elements could give the bike an even more dominant road presence. The side profile is expected to be massive and muscular. Wide rear tires, exposed aluminum frame sections, and a low-slung stance would help maintain the classic VMAX silhouette while modernizing the overall appearance. At the rear, Yamaha may introduce a sleek LED taillight setup with a more compact tail section. The exhaust system could become one of the biggest highlights of the bike, featuring a quad-exit titanium exhaust design that delivers a deep V4 growl. Overall, the 2026 VMAX would likely look like a fusion of a drag bike, hyper-naked, and futuristic muscle cruiser. The return of the legendary V4 engine. The heart of the VMAX has always been its V4 engine, and Yamaha knows that removing the V4 would destroy the identity of the motorcycle. That is why enthusiasts expect the 2026 model to continue using a powerful V4 platform. Rumors suggest Yamaha may develop a completely new liquid-cooled V4 engine designed to meet modern emission standards while still delivering massive performance. Engine displacement could range between 1,700 cubic centimeters and 1,800 cubic centimeters. This new generation V4 engine might produce around 210 to 230 horsepower, making it one of the most powerful production muscle bikes in the world. Torque figures are expected to be insane. The VMAX has always been about brutal acceleration, and the 2026 version would likely continue that tradition with explosive low-end and mid-range power. The throttle response could become sharper and more refined thanks to modern ride-by-wire technology and advanced fuel mapping systems. One of the biggest questions is whether Yamaha would bring back the legendary V-Boost system in a modern electronic form. Fans would love to see a new intelligent intake system that increases airflow aggressively at higher RPMs to create that signature VMAX acceleration feeling. The sound of the V4 engine would also play a major role in the motorcycle's character. Yamaha engineers would likely tune the exhaust carefully to create a deep, aggressive, and unforgettable exhaust note. Performance expectations. Performance has always been the soul of the VMAX, and the 2026 model would need to dominate the muscle bike segment to live up to the name. The motorcycle could potentially achieve 0 to 100 km per hour in under 3 seconds. That would place it among the fastest accelerating motorcycles in the world. Top speed might exceed 250 km per hour, although Yamaha could electronically limit it for safety and regulations. The bike's acceleration would likely feel extremely violent due to the massive torque output of the V4 engine. Unlike supersport motorcycles that require high RPMs for maximum power, the VMAX would deliver instant torque from almost any speed. Quarter-mile performance could become one of the biggest highlights. The VMAX has always been known as a drag racing-inspired motorcycle, and the 2026 model may continue that legacy with incredible straight-line speed. Modern traction control and wheelie control systems would help riders manage the enormous power safely. Advanced chassis and frame technology. To handle such extreme power, Yamaha would need to develop a highly advanced chassis setup. The 2026 VMAX could use a lightweight aluminum frame combined with magnesium and carbon fiber components to reduce overall weight. One of the biggest criticisms of older VMAX models was their heavy weight. Yamaha may focus heavily on improving weight distribution and agility in the new version. The bike could feature a longer wheelbase for stability during hard acceleration while using modern frame geometry to improve cornering performance. Suspension duties may be handled by fully adjustable electronic suspension systems from premium manufacturers like Öhlins or KYB. The front suspension could include upside-down forks with electronic damping adjustment, while the rear monoshock system may adapt automatically based on riding conditions. The braking system would likely include large dual-disc brakes with Brembo Stylema calipers and advanced cornering ABS. Wide tires would provide massive grip levels. The rear tire could potentially be around 240 mm wide to maximize traction and muscular appearance. Futuristic technology features. The 2026 Yamaha VMAX V4 REBORN would almost certainly include cutting-edge motorcycle technology. The question now is simple: will Yamaha finally bring the legend back? If they do, the motorcycle world may never be the same again. Thanks for watching Moto Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below whether you would buy the new 2026 Yamaha VMAX V4 REBORN.